right, guys, it's good to be here. Good to do another live morning power up call. I'm going to wait for a second. I want you guys to confirm to me that the audio is working, that there's no crazy lag. If there is, I'll just cut this short, record it because I want to drop the lesson for you guys. But let's see if the audio is working today. I've had some interesting technical issues. I think it's because I switched to a super giant monitor. And maybe for some reason that takes more processing power. Who knows? I'm not an advanced, knowledgeable guy when it comes to computers too much. I've not done. I'm not on the bleeding edge. So let's see. How are we doing? Audio is good. Hey, that's good news. If audio is good, that means I can proceed. I can go on with the lesson. So quick announcements. First things first. We've got a live copy review call happening later today. So we will be doing 2 students copy. We've had a lot of submissions. I dropped it like yesterday evening, I'm glad you guys were able to submit some stuff. I'm only going to be doing 2. We switched from 5 to 2. And the reason I've done this is I want to go into more depth for those 2, open up for more Q&A so we can talk to more people, answer more questions, and it makes the entire call much shorter. It's like an hour and a half. That way, if you can't be there, you can at least catch the replay much easier that way than if, it's a 4.5-hour call. It's a little hard to get to those nuggets an hour, 3.5. You guys don't have 3.5 hours to sit around and listen to a call. So to make it shorter, we're going to just be doing 2 and make it in-depth, which should be good. All right. Audio is good. Excellent. Let's go on to the next announcement. This one's a fun one. Yesterday, I finished filming a completely updated step 3 for the bootcamp. So all of those videos, everything from what prospecting is to how to find people to how to reach out to how to run your sales calls, all of that is going to be brand new. I mean, some of the principles are going to be the same, but the actual content and the flow is going to be completely brand new. There's going to be no confusion about streak or no streak and testing subject lines. All that's cleared up. It's about 40 videos long, a bunch of really short videos from like 2 minutes to 5 minutes. So really short, really quick. It'll be really good for you guys. If I'm gonna recommend that everybody goes back through and watches all of that because there's some updated recommendations and will massively, massively help you guys get results in today's market. So that's gonna be fun. It should drop in the next couple of days. I've got the editors working on polishing it up and adding the intros and all that fun stuff. So that should happen. Like I said, in the next couple of days, we should have a completely updated section. So I will have updated step 1, and I will have updated step 3, and then I will work on updating step 2. So getting those videos filmed and set up. So it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, let's talk about today's lesson. Let's talk about the importance of physicality and the importance of like how physicality ties into wealth and how it ties into living a wonderful life. There's a stereotype for copywriters in the world, right? Most copywriters out there are little pencil-necked, basement-dwelling people. They don't get any sunlight. They're not strong. They're just these little geeks that obsess over words. And they sit in this little cave somewhere, and they do that, and they watch their anime or whatever, right? And they play video games, and like that's the stereotype of what a copywriter is, right? Kind of like a developer. They're these little like geeks that sit around and like they have no strength or physicality, but they're really good at their craft, right? If any of you turn into that, I hope that you never mention my name. I would be terribly, terribly disappointed if any of you turn into the little geek copywriters. Ooh, little scrawny, little smelly little copywriters just working away at a little keyboard somewhere like in a deep, dark, dank basement. Scared to go around and talk to people, scared to win. I would be ashamed of you. Like, I hope if that's any of you, if that just sounds like any of you right now, I'm ashamed of you. I'm deeply ashamed of who you have chosen to be right now. You need to step it up and you need to be better. In life, we evaluate each other as a status game. If you want to reach high status, an important element is your physicality. Right now, I'm not saying you need to be a bodybuilder. You don't have to look like Ronnie Coleman or Arnold Schwarzenegger. You don't have to be like jacked. Right? You don't have to be like a crazy bodybuilder. Like that's not what I'm talking about. But you need physicality. You need physical strength. You can't be a pencil-neck geek, right? You've got to be able to complete physical activity. You should be skilled you should be athletic to some degree. You should be able to influence other people physically through martial arts. Like these are things that on a foundational level, they give you respect because they are difficult and they are rare, but also they shift who you are, right? When you are strong, when you are capable, when you can lift heavy weights, when you can throw good punches, when you can fight, when you can do this, it's you flexing your will on the world, right? Think about it for a second. You're saying, no, I'm going to move this weight, and then you do it, right? Or I'm going to perform this many push-ups, and then you do it. Or you're going to say, I'm going to win this fight, and you do, right? It gives you a sense of power because you have power. You have more power this way. Physical power and exerting physical power and using your body is you flexing your will in the world. And the more you do that, the stronger your will becomes, and you start flexing it in other places, right? You start doing it with your money, with your relationships, with other things like that. You start influencing your world to make it better and more powerful and more beautiful in many ways. But you can only really do this if you have the physicality to back it up. If you built the physical strength and had the physical experiences that come from doing so. People respect you more and they can feel it, right? When you are in the presence of someone who has great physicality, who has this strength, who has this history of physical prowess and physical success, you can feel it and you respect that person more than someone who doesn't. I've met people who have, and like, it's not, like I said, it's not just about bodybuilding. I've met people who are, like 8% body fat, like jacked, big guys, but are awkward. They don't have the physicality. They can't move right. They're not in touch with their body like the same way that a guy who's trained in a different way has. So it's not just about looks. This is about sort of a mind-body connection that exists, at some level of coordination. It's like integrating your whole, like all of your assets into one being, right? And I don't know if I'm going to be able to explain this perfectly. I haven't put a whole lot of linguistic thought into it, but on a primal level, I get this, and I think you get it too. You can feel what I'm talking about when it comes to physicality. Can people respect you more? It helps you on sales calls. It helps you with relationships. It helps you with any interaction. If you're the guy who's not just intelligent, sharp, smart, like knowledgeable about his craft, advanced achievements. If you're not just that, but you're also physically capable, if you're also physically in tune with yourself and strong, and you're not a pencil neck geek, people respect you more. They can feel it, and they want to follow you. They look to you for leadership, right? If you want to have a better life, improve your physicality. It is extremely connected. Our mind and our body are connected. The stronger and more vital and more vibrant your body, the stronger and more vibrant your brain can be. You can only have truly great genius level thoughts when your body is healthy and strong and vibrant. Physicality is important on both. Like it's extremely important, not just for physical pursuits, but also mental pursuits, right? You think of the great conquerors, the people who have flexed their will on the world the most, they were all physically strong. Even some of the great philosophers of old, like Socrates, I'm pretty sure was like a crazy good wrestler, right? He was crazy, crazy good, right? All of these guys, warriors, like the legit philosophers, the legit guys who have influenced the world, they all had physicality. They all did. You might have the odd guy like Isaac Newton sitting around thinking about math and stuff like that who, advanced science. But people who have actually advanced the world, they had the physicality, right? George Washington was a crazy horseback rider. The dude was strong, could do all sorts of crazy feats of strength. He was an outdoorsman, like a man of the wild, right? Physical, right? Physicality is extremely, extremely important. And I want you guys to all keep that in mind. I want you to focus on it. Stay strong. Like, don't just, if you guys, like I said, if you guys just geek out about outreach and copy and breaking down this Gary Halbert sales letter, if that's all you become, I'm going to be embarrassed to call you my student. I want you to be strong, happy, and healthy. Go out and train. Go, do push-ups. You might not have time to go to the gym because you're busy working, but you better get 40 minutes of solid exercise in every day. You better do your push-ups. You better go out and get some sunlight. You better walk around. You better move your body. You better train yourself to where that connection is there so you can think better and be better. And so people can spot you on the street like, I bet he's a copywriter. And we can shift this whole narrative from copywriters being like little bedroom dwelling geeks to like serious men, right? I want you guys all to be that. So as you guys go through this, some of you have probably dropped off the train, probably not doing your push-ups. You're probably not training like you should. If that's you, you really need to step it up. It increases your ability to think well, and it increases the quality of life. It gives you a rich and wealthy life at any income. The more physically fit you are, the happier you are there. The stronger you are there, the more wealthy and wonderful your life is. So guys, keep this in mind. Go out and work. Get strong. Be strong. Develop your physicality. Become a force to be reckoned with in your own life and in your own world. My friends, it's been a good call. I'll talk to you guys again soon. We're going to have a good live call later this afternoon. So stay tuned in. Pay attention to the announcements channel. Things are happening fast on the campus. I'll talk with you guys again later today and then tomorrow. Let's go get it.